President bank statement. Kanawe. Anti olabe ndowoozayo kati.
Message egamba personal for proper custody.
Kati ensaawa eno nsaba okukubuuza mbiwani. Mbiwani. Auntie, we want to carry the story, cut it short. Mbiwani. Kati muleko mu office, I have things to answer. Bakugambye tuwe ebisumuzo bya drawer. Kati bino webibula gwenga gwavaako biwani. I hand over to who? This is office. Lwonabanga otambuza ebintu ng'obitambuliza ku gundi. You wait for the day, Rebabisaba, they are here. That's why I said proper custody. I think to one play the bulungi. I showed you a message in Gabakungamba and Twetaga ebisumuluzo bya drawers in your office. So there is no way I would have left the documents like that. Nyesonga rachid na where there's a message in Embuza. Nti chairman, office, at what time do you open the office? I would like to come and pick documents. Era renagenda, mwalimu mu office, abantu basatu. Openly, I open the drawers, nezijam all these. You can't tell me a professional and a responsible secretary can leave these documents just like that. And it doesn't matter. Bwaberanga muntu yali mu office by virtue. Kitegeeza ndi waddembe okubeera nazo anywhere. Because my car is my office. I meet many people. So okumitinga nebaga twagala report in. I always have copies with me, both on phone and on my laptop and physically. So the keys, omuntu asobola kusaba drawer ate n'olekamu ebintu. That is why nayogedde nti namala nebikola kine mbibawa. Then bw'oyogera ku kya oba bafaaki kuba nejjamu. That's why wandindabye ku radio ku TV nga ntambula mwe namba manyi. Nalina right ebayita nti kanjogere but it would haven't been professional. Ensonga lwaki mbayise mulundi gumu 4-1 statement. But I got surprised omuntu nti bantu bakulu bwe mba naze mu office. I'm just a call away. Ozeko mu office kubeera saamenya baaliwo ate nabasindikira message. Ne ba admin bakimanyi nti babagamba Fina is coming for her documents. Kati ate gwe engeri gy'ongamba nti nzibye then kyeneewuunya naye omuntu omukulu awo okubira muno n'omugamba mpapula ki z'okoze eki zo James. I didn't see the reason omuntu n'atambula TV zonna zonna. I got surprised yensonga lwaki nakitanize into defamation. This life is short. Okoze erinnya lyo. Nze sikyandika nko music industry when I have too big money. Ze mama wange yampa emitwalo 15 gyatandika music. Bwe mama ntuuse ku level eno. Nompita omubbi ng'ate no gye ntambuza ye face yange. Oba nkoze bubi. So instead of atenze okugenda ku radio kwogera ate nga unprofessionally, I got law. So it's where I went and my lawyers are handling that. Amanya gange ze Fina Mugerwa abanyi bamita gomanyinga Uganda Shakira Fina Masanyalaze. It's been a long time. Ngansi December day, but then I don't normally talk. I always come out when I'm ready to talk. And now I'm ready to talk. Much has been said about me, which is okay. They don't always talk about nothing. They talk about someone who is something. First and foremost, I thank my fans for the support. Nebana mawulire mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Muyambye nnyo eggwanga okutegera ekigenda mu maaso. Kyova olaba leero nvuddeyo tubalansinge. Because engeri gye nkolamu ebintu ebyange sisobola kugenda ne ntandika ku siri muntu wa kuwanyisa bigambo. I always look for the right time. Nenziramu. I'm a Rotarian Fina, the Rotary Club Bukoto. They have given me enough training. And the Leadership Center, Makerere University Business School, has also given me enough training about leadership. So buli ekigenda maaso buli byogerwa I'm expecting I just have to learn and know the way of encountering. Bingi ebyogeddwa nina bingi ebyokwogerako simanyi oba natandika ku questions zammwe nga bwenziramu oba nsooke nkole brief eyange. If I can do a brief about our industry. Industry yaffe erimu ebizibu ntera biyita 3 M's. Miscommunication, misinformation, misinterpretation. And what wraps it all is misunderstanding each other. Ebiseera ebisinga abantu boogera ennyo ebintu nga tebabimanyi. Ekirala industry yaffe we are in a situation of transformation. Tuli mu transformation. We are transforming from the informal sector to the formal sector. But tuba tuyingira formal sector, that means there are things we have to look at and we have to value and we have to make sure and to be gendedako like policies, processes and procedures. Within this transformation of like our association turning into a formal association which can work with government, which can work with very many corporate agencies. Bingi bye tulina considering, I again say policies, processes and procedures. Bino bye birungamya in case ogenda kolagana n'ebibiina ne entities eziri corporate, eziri influential, ezisobola okusupportinga, because the association wasn't formed kubeera ng'eri awo, yali formed okuyamba abantu. Uma is an association which was registered in 2019 by booking a name, Uganda Musicians Association. We were fully registered as a company limited by guarantee. On the 24th of September 2021. But then the constitution had already been registered. You know, constitution is certified by URSB. Omuntu zayinza okuyita memats ebitambuza association kwetambulira kuba buli lwaba oyingidde mu bantu kitegeeza obeera olina okuba n'amateeka agakufuga kuba obeera mu bantu kiba tekikyali kikyo. Ensonga lwaki nina ebiwandiiko bino, by virtue of my office as a secretary, mbeera nina okubeera full custodian of documents. So I have all the documents about UMA. If it is a resolution, I have it. Certificate, I have it. Constitution, I have it if it is certified. But the resolution ekolebwa mu kibiina erina okubeera certified by URSB. Even if I've not given it to you, you can also access it at URSB by applying search. Osobola ogifuna. So I got some information into nabako ku biwandiiko nendaba reference. I even printed it out. Mujirina reference gye baakolesa nti bampaabidde ku poliisi. It was filed by Mr. Ikongot. Kuliko theft of documents. This thing, I think it's now law which is going to decide whether I stole documents. If I can take you back, by the way, you know, no reference as into this omusango gwe bawaaba bonna nabakwasiza lawyer wange. He's serving them. We are summoning them. That is defamation. You can't tell me, Fina, that I have stolen documents. By the time those people came to office, batujjako ebisumuluzo. Tubadde tetukya accessinga gundi office. N'olunaku lwe nali ngenda mu office, can you give me some time? N'olunaku lwe nali ngenda mu office, I sent Jeff a message. It is here. Because I didn't have a key to the office. I asked him, I told him, good morning, at what time is the office open? I need to collect my personal belongings that I left in Uma office for proper custody. Thank you. I sent that message to Jeff, and he was expecting me with all the people in office. When I went to office, of course I was the one seated in the office. Bino byonna byonna byali byange. Nga biri mu drawer yange office, nga bw'onobeera ne office. Kezi sisobola kugamba nti obbye ebintu mu drawer yo gy'okolerako NBS. That was the drawer. Nalina ebisumuluzo era nina ne messages nga bansaba ebisumuluzo. Bib, hi mukwano, tubadde twetaaga ku bisumuluzo bwa office. Era nabuba wakwolo. Ne uniform ezaalimu eza regional leaders ne bazitwala ne bazigabana, which is okay because it was Uma property. But I asked permission when I was going to office. And these are the documents, minutes, CBC, byonna because I was no longer in office. Bino ebintu ne bwe manvudde mu ntebe ya secretary bye nnina okukwasa secretary addako ategeere waatandikira. That's why I'm telling you, by virtue of my office, I'm the custodian of all documents. Kuba mba nina ziwa omuntu waatandikira. Namani no more for follow up bank statements zizino eza Uma. Zonna mani no zimuwa. These are the documents. Zonna eza IDs. Eza Uma. These are reports. Secretariat. Bino byonna omuntu mba kastamala okubulayira bwati. Mba nina bimuwa. This is a work plan for the 60 millions. The one Uma has ever received from the government. This is what I got from the office. If it is the Constitution, still it's one of the things I got from there. Atira ne mu URSB mweri. Byonna bye nnina okuwa omuntu. If it is membership, byonna, registration. These are the papers of tenancy at National Theatre. These are the documents of following up on as musicians who got a myoga. So these are all supposed to be in custody of the secretary. This is a report about e-concerts. Abantu bona performing, how it benefited. All of it, I got it from NBS. This is a report for all the activations we've been doing. These are the documents ezitukkiriza okubeera nga tukolagana ne associations endala. Waliwo omuntu ayinza okugamba nti nze siri wa Uma, but I have an association. According to the way it was decided, nga tusobola okubeera nga bali affiliated. Bonna bali muno ne minutes. Kitegeeza omuntu ajja aba asobola okukola ki? Okubaako waatandikira. This is a letter, verification of Uma membership of National Cultural Forum. Then what else can I steal? There is nothing I can steal from office, like a document, because I'm the one who has them and I'm supposed to give them to the people. So, nalabako omukyala ng'agenda ku ma TV gonna, ku ma radio gonna ng'agamba nti ndi mubbi. Era ne bakola ne reference eno. I've handed this matter to my lawyers. This is defamation, and we have to go to court for a follow-up. I've had my name. I've been in the music industry. Nze munneesikalanya mu kyevanda gamba nti ndabagambye nti siiwanyisiganya bigambo. So omuntu okujja n'ayonoona erinnya. You can fight for a name for over 10 years, but a name yonoonekera in a blink of an eye. So that is defamation. I'm a corporate person who is thinking big for my career, for my family. Tosobola kutandika kuŋŋamba nti nzibye, theft. Buli lwe bakuwaaba n'oyingira mu kitabo kya police ki affectinga CV yo. I'm thinking big. So this is defamation. My lawyers are handling this matter regarding Mr. Jeff and Madam Sophie Gombia. Bye bagamba nti nabba. So we will go in court. Bwe banansinga, I'll pay them. Naye bwe mbasinga, amateeka gajja kukola ki? It is a brand. Fina Masanyaze is a brand registered with URSB. I work with different corporate companies, different entities. I have different partners, and I'm looking forward to becoming a big brand. So there is no way you can start doing defamation on my name. Then the question of ID is still under defamation. I heard they said I used to distribute IDs. Is it fake? Bwe batugoba mu office ne tubawa ebisumuluzo. Ne machine microfinance gye yatuwa twagirekayo. It's them handling it. It was microfinance which supported the registration of UMA national. Buli muntu eyaliwo, you can see Jinja, where all the regions that were again IDs nga zifaanana West. To our surprise, but bakyusa ID efaanana bulala. When someone supports you, oba company, oba you have a show, nekuteekamu sente, sometimes eba eyagala visibility. Besides okutuukiriza gwe kigendere lwakyo. Marketing department eba ine ensonga lwaki ekusupportinze. So buli card, buli mwana registering microfinance gwe yagulira ID, wali kulina okubeerako akabonero aka microfinance support center. Paka we bagwayo abantu be yagulira. That is called sponsorship. But to our surprise, kadi zakyusibwa ne color. Tezikyali color bweti. Echirala. It is the president who is supposed to sign on this ID. Kyakyusibwa omuntu omulala ne bakyusa signature, ne bakyusa ne color, ne basigninga. So the cabinet needs to know that, and the entire membership of UMA needs to know what happened. Then, if I'm to explain about elections, there is no way you can tell me that you want people to vote from Kampala when the association is national. Kitegeeza tuba twafiirira bwerere, amaanyi gaba gafiira bwerere okugrowinga nationally. UMA is no longer a pocket association, a Kampala-based association. It is a national association with over 14 clusters. Omwana we Karamoja, expecting otyo okuva yajja alondere Kampala. Kitegeeza, according to our constitution, okulonda tekuba free and fair. Bw'ateekamu ssente tekubadde free. Bw'omugira omutera wa obukwakulizo bw'okujja Kampala, then tabadde fair. So we need a free and fair election, which is national. I stick to that. Elections have to be national. When it comes to registration, according to our constitution, it is the treasurer to give the Electoral Commission database of approved membership abatuukiriza obukwakulizo bwa association. Alina gimuwa 30 minutes to elections. But in vice versa, Electoral Committee waffe bwe batugoba mu office, beba registeringa, beba kuba IDs, beba preparinga register. It contradicts with the constitution. Then, amendment of the constitution. Yes, we have this constitution which is registered with URSB. It has a file number. It is the only verified constitution for UMA. So, constitution eno yalina okwamendingibwa. But how do you amend the constitution? When you are amending the constitution, it is always the secretary bawandikira, like oba council awandikira to the secretariat. Secretariat newandikira cabinet. Cabinet netuula. After cabinet, thereafter we introduce it to the membership. So if we are amending a constitution, membership erina okubeera involved, and that is the AGM not until we hold an AGM. Essaawa eno tetukyasobola kukola AGM nti b'e Kampala bokka. Abantu bafuuka ba members, abantu bano beetaaga okumanya kiba kigenda mu maaso. We can't use them just like that. An AGM leadership yaabwe erina okujja, n'abeggulu ne bajja, n'abekaramoja ne bajja, ne tutuula ne tugamba kandi mu constitution eno temwalimu regional inclusion, tukikoze tutya ekyo ne tukiteesaako. Mu constitution eno temwalimu policy board, tugitegese tutya. In this constitution there is no policy board, but in the amended constitution it was there because it was suggested to us as a cabinet. If I can talk about the policy board, it was suggested to us as a point to note that, you know what, besides the cabinet, we should have a council of elders. That is the policy board. And it was again suggested that who are the people who can be on the policy board? They suggested past presidents. As per now, I don't see any past president who qualifies to be on the policy board. Because abasinga basuula Lutalo. Tosobola kungamba nti you're advising me ng'ekibiina wakisuulawo. So, ekyo ekya past president, ndowooza sindi bw'aba ye avuddeko yasobola okukiyiira kuba akutte enkasi paka lwakoze eki lwatuuse. Kati mbabuulira lwaki tetulina resolution confirming a policy board. It was brought as a suggestion and we appreciated it. But if it is to do with the policy board, nga kuliko ba founders, kuliko ba past presidents, kulina okubeerako inclusion eya national representation, regional representation. Senga policy board kwaliko aba representing a Great North, East, West, they wouldn't have made a decision of holding elections in Kampala. Kitegeeza te balance. So as a cabinet was the one which was supposed to approve the policy board and the membership. Market, buli lw'okola association oba ekintu kyonna n'okiwandiisa mu government, ne kiba ngo holding abantu, you move with the people, they should always know what is going on. So it is the AGM which is supposed to approve the policy board within amending the constitution. And they are the people who are supposed to approve and appoint the people abalina okubeera ku policy board. Zishenga policy board nungi naye twetaaga okutunula ne tumanya baani abagiriko. So omuntu agamba nti tulina resolution yonna gye twasayininga senga yaliwo URSB yandibadde egirina. Nze nsobola okugaana ekiwandiiko kino kikuwa, but you've seen it. Asa kibeerako stamp ya URSB kibeerayo in their custody because we are under the government. We are registered. So if it is there, URSB ebekirina naye teyinayo kyonna kiri. So we did not approve. We welcomed the suggestion, but we need to approve, and that is going to be by the annual general meeting. According to the constitution, omanya bazinga constitution zino tuzikola ne tutamanya nti sometimes zisobola otukwata. Lulobo tambula n'abantu tambulira mu mateeka. Wuma tukoze ebintu bingi. It has been the government through microfinance supporting the national registration and the SACCO, slowly by slowly. N'abantu abamu kineewuunyisa nti abantu abamu abagamba basiba boogera ku ma-TV, ku ma-radio nti bano babbi tebalina kye bakoze, be bamu ku baasooka okwewola. Waliwo abantu abeewola ssente nga yennyini Madam Sophie tazizanga eza SACCO. I don't want to go into that. It will be the treasurer of the SACCO, and that is Hanson Baliruno. When it comes to finance, it's kuyiga policies, procedures and processes. I can't start giving statements about finance. Atenga gundi owawo wali owa achikolako. Yes, so as far as Secretariat is concerned, mbera nakubera na documentations. Expenditures and balances is supposed to be presented by the finance team according to our structures. There is even some candidate naye yeewola yajja neyewola no sente naye nga yeebisse mumpe millions 5. We have documents, abantu batuvuba naye tulina documents mumpe millions 5 tazanga wadde 10 naye omu yayimirira. Lwaki tusiga obukyayi? If you want favor, fight for it. Don't step on someone. Let's be professional. There is documentation everywhere. Tosagamba nti association terina kye yali ekukoledde. Nga gwe kennyini wajja neweewola ssente toteekangayo wadde $10. Naye nga gwe omu gwagikuba gw'ogituuza wansi. Let's be realistic in everything we do. UMA has now grown big. It is the only way we tusobola okutuula lyeryato lyaffe ne tugamba gavumenti mutereze police eno mutereze kino. UMA is not here nti oba ekuwe gwe kwata $10 gwe kuba we can't get enough. UMA is here as an association okubeera nga tutereza policies. If we sit down tutuli bayimbi kiki ekitunyiga nti lineteeka tuyinza dikola tutya. Let's engage with the government. You can't engage when we are just shouting like this. We have to engage the government and all other entities when we are organized. Gone are the days when people used to shout on the street and do what? Paperwork, presentation. The way you present yourself is the same way they are going to receive you. If I can go back to the, point of policy boards, I think. Yes, we represented them, but I think they came too early for lunch. Oba amaanyi gayitirira constitution ng'erabiddwa. Within the constitution, it is the president to appoint the electoral commission. Policy board appointed it. So I think they were too early for lunch. But then we can sit together because I respect them. Tetwabeegana. Wabula twayaniriza ekirowoozo titwagala naffe waliwo olumu wekikuyinza n'onoonya akusingako naye n'abatusingako tulina okuteekayo nga tusobola obbeesigamirako ddala. Sisobola kuddira ne ntwala nsonga za association wa muntu ate yagisuulawo. We have to be realistic. So it will be the AGM and the people twetaaga policy board ebeereko ne presentation eza regions n'abantu babeere nti naffe mu north tuyina turepresentinga naffe mu west tuyinako omuntu kwegamba tunywere according to the organogram ofuna ate bano ba chairpersons aba clusters. UMA is on ground. So tulekera okulowooza nti tusobola okukola decisions anyhow. Kampala can't decide for the whole nation. Kampala artists. No, we are a team. We also have musicians in Karamoja. We have musicians everywhere. Abayimbi okumanya bangi twawandiisa naye era tebannaggwaayo. So tulina okutambulira wamu ne bannaffe. Kino ekyokulonda nze I stick to a national election. To invest in the creative industry via mindset change. There is too much misinformation, misinterpretation, and misunderstanding. There are so many things. Musicians, we are the quickest communicators. So I humbly request the government to look at working with the creative industry, most especially the musicians, because kati manyiba bayimbi. Regarding quickest communication, musicians, we are #1. So I really request the government, there is a big budget, Jebawadab, mindset change. I humbly request the government to work with the musicians regarding mindset change, because I know. And another achievement we made within Sibanyumirizako ku Lutalo Reguru. I'm so happy the association is Zajja, but because we are organized, we have paperwork, we know where we're going. Twatuka ekiseera ne tuwangula. Ne kisalirwawo nti bannange tutambuleko ne UMA tugitereeze wadde si nnungi tugende nga tugiterereza muli munda. Era nze kyensaba abayimbi mujje tuterereze munda. No one is perfect. Buli lwojja dhana okubeera eri n'ovuma. Kati gwe bw'obeera eri n'ovuma ate famire yo oli akula agamba kati we wavumidde banne. So it's better mujje tubeere munda tukuume image. We are losing out contracts with governments. We are losing out contracts. We are losing out retainers with corporate companies because they are no longer trusting us with their brands. Bamanyi, we talk a lot. It's not all about talking a lot. It's not all about okutwala brand yo buli kaseera kyovola andabagambe nti si buli kigambo nti nino kiddamu nziramu kyemba nsobodde, because I have a name to protect. Wano wendya guno mulimu gwange Any company can work with me because of my brand. So, musicians, keep your brand safely because it is your wealth. Value yourself. Burono manya value yo. Omuntu tajja kukozesa. Nze value yange nagitegeera. Nemanya nti kemumpise fina masannyalaze kankiwandiise. Ne bwompita kusiiga langi mu linnya lya fina masannyalaze. Kuba ndi registered, government emanyi. URSB gyendi. Ndi legally registered. So, musicians, all the people, all the creative people, please keep your brands. It is the key to success. Nsobola okubeera nga fina mama wange yayogera ne kaye. This one chindeeta n'amaziga kuba yakaaba ku bintu abantu bye boogedde. Mama yatuuka essira n'angamba, what is this? Kaye n'atuuka n'amuwa statement, tiffe batusasula kwonoona linnya lya fiina. Ate si nze nzekka, waliyo n'abalala. Why should you be paid to tarnish someone's name when you have a kid, when you have a family, when you have parents? Buli muntu n'omukisa gwe. Gwe bakusasula n'otandika ogamba nti nabba empapula. Mpapula ki? I just need them to be specific. Empapula ze nabba. Bwe mba naziba, I'm ready to face court, to face law. Omuntu wayogerera nti nno nze bansasula kwonoona linnya lyoyo. How much money can you be paid to tarnish someone's name? If it is you, if it is your kid, kyatuuka ku mutima gwa maama wange n'akaaba n'okaaba. Wabula ye yakimugamba openly, ti nze bansasula kwonoona linnya lyoyo. Bw'aba asobola naye ansasule. Kibi nnyo, kibi ddala. Because this world is small. Ate omuntu bw'oba omulemesezza wano, tolowooza nti oba omulemesezza eggwanga lyonna. Buli muntu n'omukisa gwe, teguzibirwa kkubo. So for those who did defamation, abo bonja, ebirala byonna mbadde ngumye bingi bye boogera. But sometimes kinyambako. Nabo beebale kumpuushinga. Ekirala, ogenda laba nga abaana abato bambi, they are the people talking. They get to be paid. Omwana ne bamusasula akuvume. Naye oluusi kyova olaba ngamba government eyongere ku gundi mindset change. We need the mindset programs. Abantu abasinga boogera kuba tebamanyi bye bakola ki bye boogereramu. Kyova opponent wange n'agambako bamuwe njagala muwa kakozi. Abaana beetaaga just kutegeera ki kigenda mu maaso. Okitegeera? So, thank you very much. I'm ready for your questions. Almost. Ebintu byatuuka ebiseera ebisinga, you don't need to fight someone nti bwoti oba mwesike oba ki. So since we are now following the constitution, Madam President summoned all the members, all the cabinet members. We are holding a meeting and we are submitting our minutes to the ministry for continuity. It will be the cabinet to organize the annual general meeting very soon. We are working on that. And in that general meeting, that is when everything will be put under a straight line. Otherwise, right now, there is no way. Kati chikugambye nti message nzikulaze batusaba ebisumuluzo ne babitujjako, but you can't fight back. You can't fight back. Ebisumuluzo bye babitusaba kati baba printing IDs, bakola everything. Jukira kakati eno membership ebintu ebimaintaining office inakubeera finance kati nga big eye ezo IDs abasasula nesene nezigenda ku account zize ziyamba okugula rims zibiki, so everything kati be bakirina. So we want to do it officially and within the law. That is why Madam President was requested by the ministry to summon the previous cabinet so that we sit and come up with the minutes and the resolutions and then organize the annual general meeting with the inclusion of all stakeholders, leadership for a resolution towards amendment of the constitution and continuity of the association and elections at large. Yeah, I've answered you?